All right, everyone. So I'm still waiting for my boy to finish a few areas. He kind of skips around a lot. So we haven't got this. It's almost ready to do the bed liner on the inside and under here. I did finish getting seam sealer up around the panels. There's some pretty big gaps that Ford actually puts in there. So anyway, I had a gumming up in there. Anyway, so I started working on the doors, and we grilled the brick, both doors, and then did the body work, metal work on one, 40 grit. Then I put the sealer down, the epoxy sealer, epoxy primer. Waited 30 minutes, and then I put a couple coats of regular primer on. So then we took 80 grit and blocked everything down. Long block. And then whatever low spots, so this was a little low, that was high, tapped it down. This was a little low. Everything else looks pretty good. There's a little low spot there I'll fix. Over on this door, just kind of this edge, the bottom. So looking pretty good. Anyway, all 80 grit. Then I will, this is dolphin glaze. Then I'm about getting ready to prime again, so I'll block this real quick with 80. We'll prime it, and then we'll go over it with 120 on the block. And if I see any kind of weird areas, I may hit them with the 80 again, just to do some spot prime spots. And then I'll go over it with 120 again. But I think these should go pretty good. And then once we block with 120, we'll fix anything we have to, which we shouldn't really need much. Prime it, then I'm gonna 220 it, and then I'm gonna prime it and 320, because I want this thing to look perfect. All right, so we have the different blocks here. We have this one, we got the Durablocks, and then I got this one to get in the grooves. You can use wood dowels or, whatever you use, make sure it's straight. So, like on this, we'll be doing the same big strokes. Go over it and get this thing knocked down. So this will be this is the second prime, which means we'll be hitting it with some 120 next. All right, so these doors are ready to go. I'm gonna hit them with 320 in the block. So for me, this is weeks. So in the video, it's seconds or minutes, because I don't remember the last time I recorded. But 40 prime, 80 prime, 120 prime, 220 prime, 320. And I do that. It takes a few days. I mean, I'm working on other stuff too, and it turns out nice, straight, looks great. So we'll put these to the side. I don't want to do a finish sand on them because we are going to get going on other stuff. All right, I decided why this is up on its side. I'm going to go ahead and get up in the hard to get areas why it's on the side. And then what I'll do is I'll scuff them, and when it's flat, then I'll paint the flat black everywhere else. But then this way, right now, I make sure I get all the areas, top and bottom, get everything covered. The paint company told me this was good, so it must be good. Anyone use this? Let me know in the comments. I've got to do outside and inside there with it. And I don't know if I trust 1K. All right, so here we go. Everything masked. We will get it flipped up on the other side. I have to pull some bolts, everything except the body. And then we will flip it, spray both sides, flip it again. We're gonna have to go out that door with the cherry picker around and then swap these parts over to this side when we do the flip. It takes about 10-15 minutes to swap, but that's plenty of time. So let's get this done. All right, everyone, I am dead tired getting this thing done. Man, does it look freaking good. We got every square inch of this that I can get with the gun. And I've been doing this for a couple hours now. I got the inside. So what I'm gonna do, I flipped it already. I went ahead and hit all like this, and I flipped it and then got the other bottom part. And oh man, this was a lot of work, but it looks good, it's done. And so all we have to do is the rockers and the top pieces. Seam seal, and we're golden. This shell's ready to paint almost. Anyway, this came in handy, but it'd be better if it was a full rotisserie. All right, here is the inside, and I used a different bed liner for in here. It's thicker, goopy, but it should help with sound, heat, everything. With both sides being done, this will be pretty nice for as long as Broncos go. He is running panels up there. He's gonna run panel. I did not want to bed line those. We'll paint those, but he'll still put panels up. And then, yeah, this thing is rocking.